What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of Watching Paint Dry here on Another Letdown. My name is Zach from Another Letdown Media and the This Is Difficult video game podcast. I'll be one of your hosts this evening. This is the show where I hang out with my friends late on a Saturday night after we probably ought to have gone to bed and work on the ridiculous backlog of miniatures that we have accumulated and need to paint. And I can't do this alone. Joining me on the line is my good friend. He's our resident monkey handler. He goes by the name Broody Gambit, but we just like to call him Mike. Mike, how's it going, man?
Going great. Super excited for tonight.
Yeah, me too. We got some pretty cool minis on the docket, and I'm very excited to dive in. As with all the shows that we host on the Another Letdown Media channel, as well as the This Is Difficult podcast network at large, we believe in civil rights for absolutely everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. So, without any more delay, let's get to painting. I have Quicksilver on the line tonight. Hey, Kirk with the there he is! Where have you been, Captain Kirk? We missed you! Oh my god, the Giftinator returns! How's it going, buddy? I was, distracted? Okay. Well, welcome back, my dude. By getting to play Paper Magic for the first time in a year. Okay, I get it. Sort of. Well, we missed you, man. That's awesome. That's good stuff. And so, having been surprised by the return of Captain Kirk here, we didn't get to what Broody's painting tonight. He's painting Green Goblin, who another character we absolutely love around here. We all participate in Goblin Thursdays on Discord. Yeah, it's Quicksilver. Seemed especially fitting considering I just rewatched Age of Ultron last night in preparation for Black Widow on sometime this week. Whenever I happen to get it on Disney+. Oh, Blue-Eyed Bard's here. What's going on, dude? He's here for the lurk.
Yeah, the kids are probably still a bit young for some movies like Black Widow, so in case you have made plans already for them to go to her parents to watch while we go out to eat, have like a date night.
Yeah, I hear you. You know, Bard, I'm glad that you're doing well. Today has been rather trying for me. My eldest niece got in a pretty nasty car accident. She's fine, but she just bought her car like a handful of weeks ago. It really sucks. She worked her tail off to earn that car, and just such a bummer.
Was she at fault or?
No.
Okay.
She got T-boned coming out of a Donkey's parking lot. Yeah, they've got it taken care of. It's heavy duty, but I'm gonna go over there tomorrow and check in on her. We're more concerned about the anxiety factor than the. There was no injuries. The Subaru did exactly what it was supposed to. So, hello, FJB is here. What's going on, dude? There it is. Captain Kirk's working on it. FJB, you know what I'm working on. Or the kinds of stuff that I'm working on. You've seen me do this kind of thing before. I need to zoom out a little bit. Can't keep this on camera. There we go. There we go. Captain Kirk with the gift sub. Thank you, sir. Giftinator strikes again. Captain Kirk basically single-handedly keeping the kombucha flowing around here. We appreciate it so much. So initially, my original plan... yes. Give me 1 second. Yep, GT's Kombucha, not a sponsor. But Dave, let's talk tonight. We're drinking the good old lemonade. I can't find the lemon berry anymore, and it's making me very upset because I love it. But yeah, my initial plan for Quicksilver was to paint him the green color. This is Mega Man X5. But then I found this Thousand Suns blue, and I'm like, okay, change of plans. Because what I realized is, he has a blue, a purple, and a green costume throughout the comics, and I could have chosen any one of those. I don't love the purple costume. I think it's kind of stupid. As much as I love purple, is my favorite color. It just, the green and the purple tend to be a little bit more iconic for Quicksilver. So I went with... I actually initially asked Adam and Broody what they thought, and Broody, out of pure selfishness, said paint him green. Which,
I like the blue one better.
Yeah, exactly. And I was going to. I was totally going to until I found this Thousand Suns blue. I agree, Bart. I agree.
So, I just need log flesh for his skin.
Seems a little dark to me.
That's what I was thinking too. And
Yeah.
I just realized that my parents sent me a new set of the Vallejo game colors.
Oh, nice.
So I'll just show the today.
Oh, dang.
And they have what is actually named Goblin Green.
You know, GW used to have a Goblin... In fact, I may actually have Goblin Green. Hold on. I may still have that.
It is definitely much better.
Oh, yeah. That's way better.
Yeah, you can just look at the two different green colors on the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, light green versus dark green. Which also just kind of has a lot of glare.
Alright, give me 1 second. I'll see if I... MTG, I do, but, so, FJB, I think I've told you before, in fact, I'm almost definitely sure I've told you, all my Magic stuff is at the comic book store, and as much as I would like to bring it up to the school, it's very cumbersome to do so. So if you remind me... I mean, Kirk, I would like to play with you at some point, too. Because the way that I play, and FJB I think knows this, I have the unglued cube. I have 1 of every rare, 2 of every uncommon, 4 of every common in unglued, unhinged, unstable, and what is it? And unsanctioned. I have all of them. And so we draft that, and it is so much fun. And what we need to do is get enough people around the school who know how to play. I mean, I'm happy to do sealed with you with that at some point. I think that would be a lot of fun too. But I would love to get some more people who know how to play at school. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Good project for us next year. Unstable, yeah. Actually, Kirk, give me just a minute here. Let me find that green. I still have it. I swear I do. Maybe I don't. Anyway, back in the day, GW definitely unset magic. The magic the way the gods intended. Exactly, RPD. How's it going, man? So answer yes, FJB. But let's talk about it at the top of the year, and let's actually get something planned. Like actually figure it out. Yeah. Kirk, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna mute my mic. I'll be right back.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this Goblin game is significantly better. And I'm really impressed with these Vallejo game colors. They dry it nice, a nice smooth matte finish. When I got these in, I ended up using them exclusively to do that Mr. Sinister I did earlier in the week. And I did that without, like, washes. Or I used a little bit of wash, but for the most part I did it all with layering with the colors.
All right, so Kirk, you ready for this? These are some things that I like. It's one of those things that I don't know why I have it, but I do. On my shelf behind me, the one that's just off screen, I have sealed boxes of unstable. Actually, I have 3 sealed boxes of unstable. A sealed box of unhinged. And just to prove that I'm nuts, from 1994, I still have a sealed box of unglued. Because I'm just a crazy person. I also have other sealed boxes as well, but those are like the ones that I'm... that is correct. Okay, so draft is it's a limited format where you, rather than bringing a deck to the tournament, you start with nothing. You start with packs, and you go around in a circle choosing one card at a time. And it is, in my opinion, the best format. Yeah, Commander's really good too. Actually, Canlander is my favorite format. Canadian Highlander. But draft is my favorite tournament level format. I wish there were people around here willing to. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, thank you for the sub, Blue-Eyed Bard. Appreciate that. Three months. Very good. That's exactly what my problem was. Is like, I can do it because I can do the store credit thing and just get the cards that I need that way, or I could until our boss offloaded the entire collection of Magic, which was financially the right decision to do. The selling was good, and he got on it. So I built Canlander robots. It was Canlander Affinity. But I couldn't convince anybody else to jump in because the price point was just too prohibitive. Basically, when Modern Affinity got banned, or got nerfed into the ground, I audibled it into Canlander Affinity. Oh no, it's definitely not my favorite deck in the format, but it's a cool deck. And since I had most of the pieces for it already, it made sense. I have seen... Yes. Which is actually named after my second favorite food dish of all time. The garbage plate. I did have a commander deck. I could easily put it back together. My cards aren't really in decks right now. They're just in piles. Because it has been 5 years since I've played. That's how you know it's good. RPD, what are you working on this evening? You're always up to something. You said you had something special for us. Yeah, that'll happen. Jodo, Kozilek. I know Kozilek. Nickel B, I recognize that. Oh, okay, gotcha. So, Broody, you and I were playing the same video game this week. It seems.
The Mario Super 3D World?
Yeah.
I saw you popped on.
I was playing a lot of Bowser's Fury this week.
Yeah, Bowser's Fury is a lot of fun.
God, it's good. Like, can we just get more Mario games like that, please? Honestly, I think that's the future of 3D Mario.
This open world?
Well, quasi-open world.
Yeah.
Yeah, standard is really expensive to keep up with. You know, it's funny, Kirk. You said you were at the game store pretty much anytime you weren't at work. Because I can also say that, except that I can also say, I was at the game store. Including the times that I'm supposed to be at work. Because I was at work. Oh my god, yes. I do know the Urza Academy Master. AskUrza.com, which is, I think it's still open. Like, I haven't drafted the Uncube in probably 3 years, but that is still open on a tab on my phone, just in case. I have 3 of them. And probably more in the sealed boxes. You don't. I just happen to have 3. Yeah, I saw that. I honestly think that's like one of the better ideas they've had. If you've ever tried going on to AskUrza.com on convention Wi-Fi, doesn't end well. It is a funny card. It's a very funny card. I wonder, Captain Kirk, if they actually update AskUrza.com, because it was initially conceived to be favorite uncard BFM. It was conceived to be all the Planeswalker powers, full stop. So, Chamali and Adam and I had a meeting the other day.
Oh, yeah?
About Oggs.
Mm-hmm.
We're, changing a lot.
Yeah?
We've keyworded a bunch of stuff. And basically created archetypes.
Okay.
So I think it's going to streamline a lot of the changes we've made. Do you also have... backwards and backwards. You know, I did bring that up. I was like, so at what point are we just recreating SCRPG as a tactical board game? Adam's response was shush. We've said a few times, I don't know if we've said it on the program, but if there were 2 games if we could play 2 board games for the rest of our lives, it would be Sentinel Comics roleplay game and AUGS.
I was about to say, are you remaking Sentinel Comics RPG as a tactical miniatures, or are you just trying to like revamp Prime War?
Alas, poor Prime War.
Mm-hmm.
I found my prototype copy of Prime War at the store the other day, and I almost cried. I really enjoyed working on that game.
It was fun. I enjoy tactics a lot. I just I realized it was a bit flawed at places, but
yeah. I mean, so Sentinel Tactics remains my favorite game of all time. Full stop. I adore it. But it definitely has its problems. I can't see what I'm doing here. sooner or later, Twitch chat devolves into Magic Talk. Which I have no problem with at all. So I got a new toothbrush and subsequently scrubbed out my water cup today. Which was long overdue. Scrub your water cups, boys and girls. Oh, so we get the proper start to Circle Undone next week.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I have built... Huh?
I hope you have fun with that.
Oh, we will. I have... So, okay. Sammy... Poor Sammy. He built this awesome Tony Morgan deck that is just all about killing things.
Okay.
But he obviously has to have resources to do it, as any good Tony Morgan deck would. So we... The very last thing we do is we assign basic weaknesses, where the player who draws the basic weakness can't know what it is, but everybody else can. Wouldn't you know it, Sammy drew the permanent one that...
resources.
Yeah, indebted.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, it's real bad. So his first experience point buy. We are talking the Arkham Horror LCG, Captain Kirk. His first experience buy is going to be another day, another dollar, just so he can make it up. His conclusion was, well, okay, I guess I'll throw money at the problem. Alright, I gotta pull this off camera for just a second, folks. Just so I can see. So we went to look at a house yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Did not go well.
It didn't.
It was a dump. It was a $300,000 dump.
Pricey?
Low average in New Hampshire right now.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah, it's real bad.
I guess I've like most of the places where I've looked at and or bought houses are significantly lower on the cost of living in the United States.
Yeah.
Like the house that I'm currently in was $292 for 2,800 square feet.
Dang. So I have a probability problem to ask you because I keep asking people and can't find any answers. How would I find the average number of successes while rolling dice for a given number of dice rolled, a given number required on the die for it to count as a success, and each die that rolls a success gets to reroll? Oh my god. Shoot, I have no idea. Who would know the answer to that? Chamali might be able to answer that. He's smart. I know I'm doing a bunch of this off camera, folks, but I can't. Either the sculpt is really bad on the lightning. Have you done Quicksilver yet, Rudy?
I have not.
Okay. Either the sculpt is really bad on the lightning, or it's just inconsistent. I may just try... I want to figure out the average... Oh, okay. All right. So the specificity there actually allows me to help you with that. My good friend Joff plays Drop Zone and Drop Fleet and would be able to tell you that. If you... Yeah. Let me talk to him. I will see him Tuesday. I'll see him Tuesday. I will definitely see him Tuesday, and I will ask him if there's anything about that. Gotcha. Yeah. So there is I did a bunch of Sentinel Comics minis a long time ago. And for Sentinel Comics RPG, because Trevor and I were trying to figure out if it's worth the time and effort to create rules for using minis with Sentinel Comics RPG, and we concluded that it's not, although it is doable. So I do have a Drop Zone Commander ship that is the Freedom Jet. All right. And I'm quite fond of it. Yeah, I agree. We were just curious to see if, to see what we could do with it. I wish I could tell you. It's like, honestly, I grabbed Adam at Gen Con, and I was like, hey, I'm building the Freedom Jet. Pick one. And he grabbed one off the shelf, and he's like, this is what it looks like. I did, of course, double check with Christopher. It's out. I think it's out in my car. I'm not going to run and get it right now. But I will. I will definitely show you. One of these weeks. Yeah, for sure. Just remind me. Remind me, and I will definitely do that. I may have converted some of it, so it may not be entirely recognizable immediately, but because I was really into kit bashing at that point. But I don't think I would have modded it beyond recognition. Yes, it is. I agree. Oh, yeah. Mistake. Oh, nice. Very cool. All right, man. Take care. Good to hear from you, man. Hope summer's going well. Say hi to your brother and sister for me. Oh, nice. Very cool, RPD. I can't wait. Hit us with it, man. What you got? It is a really cool minis game. I'm very fond of Drop Fleet. That's his Worldwide Wrestling. RPG. He's building the This Is Difficult verse as a wrestling community. Which strikes me as funny because, like, you know, we're all real people. We exist in the same universe.
So I got the purple, I got the green down, and I got the orange on the bombs.
Nice. I'm royally screwing up eyeballs.
What?
I said I'm royally screwing up eyeballs. Like, really badly. My hands are shaking really bad today. So. I don't really know what's going on. I wasn't feeling super well yesterday. I had the biggest allergy attack of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So, could be the meds I took for it. Could be the copious amounts of caffeine that I put in my system every morning. Could be any number of things. Oh, no. I know RPD. Like I said, I absolutely love it. I think it's really funny that you treat us as in our own universe. Oh, gotcha. Good boy. Alright, I think it's erase it and start over time.
So tonight we're family movie night again.
What's that?
Tonight we're family movie night again. And I subjected the kids to the 1990 TMNT.
Ah, good choice. Good choice.
And they were very excited.
I watched that only a couple weeks ago. It was phenomenal. Did you explain to them that your buddy that you paint with knows the creators?
I did not explain that. I was explaining them things about, like it was the highest grossing film filmed in North Carolina for like
That's
20
true.
years or something. Like a lot of the actors went to high schools that were local to me, or local to us currently.
Yeah.
I was kind of explaining some of that stuff, like as state history goes, like it's important. Like just as a film, not necessarily just as comics and turtles.
Got closer this time, but I'm still not happy with it. Nice. RPD, that's awesome, man. Okay. I got his eyes. I don't know if it's visible on camera, but they're in there. It'll look better once there's flash color down. I'm actually really happy with how the builds are turning out and how the characters are subtly drifting apart from the people they're based on. Enough that should the need arise, I think the identities can be hidden with a name change. Right on. I'm excited about this, man. I think it's really funny. Like, I've never had more than a passing interest in wrestling. It's just hand-to-hand combat does not interest me, but I love that it's so exciting for people who do really like it. Hand to hand, less than spear to shield. Yeah, I agree. Kudos to anybody who can figure out what... I did just drop a movie quote. If anybody can figure out what it is... I'll give them a thumbs up. Sure. I can do better than that. Thumbs up. I built Paul's character around is claiming to be trained in Japanese strong style. Well, in truth, he's blatantly not.
I'm going to straight up tell you.
What's that?
I would be lying if I said I didn't think long and hard about taking away his glider and, like, green stuffing a broom.
Oh man, that would have been funny.
It's like you got like use the plume smoke and stuff like that, but like make a broom for it and like get him to stick on it. It was awesome.
So Dad and I are doing our second jelly day on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Raspberry this time.
Nice.
And possibly just like regular rhubarb. I'm unhappy with this mini. I keep screwing it up. His class is Ace because he's the face of the company, and Ace's other feature as a class is being built around Japanese-style wrestling. And when picking skills, Paul has no investment in the actual strong style skill or even fighting spirit. Oh my god, that's so Paul. Except that's also very Josh. I mean, let's face it, dumb intros, that's Josh. I don't know if you happened to hear Josh's intro last week where he called us a cooking show. Alright, take 3 with high pulse. Black paint all over everything. And on top of that, due to the stat allocation, Paul's "how good am I at actually wrestling" stat is literally as low as the engine allows. Oh, I love it. Alright, looks like we got third time lucky here. For one more Paul joke, his finisher is a modest the Drinksteiner. I love it. I presume that's pronounced the Drinksteiner. Sorry, wrapping up the boring stuff, folks. Gotta get this. Oh my god, I'm just dropping everything everywhere today. No, it's Drinksteiner because Paul's text-to-speech. Oh, right, of course, yes. I forgot about the infamous text-to-speech. What is it? Is it Josh that's always telling him to turn it on? Or is it Blink? I remember Paul and Josh got in a huge fight about that. Text-to-speech. It's Josh. Okay. Might also... Merc might have been on that, too. This one's not going to be my best mini ever, but it'll be alright. Alright, let's take a break from crazy detail work and color the base a little bit here. How are you doing things like dirt spray? How are you doing things like spraying dirt?
Like what?
Like, Quicksilver has this patch of dust that's kicking up at his feet.
Oh, like I think the mini on the box has it like it's an explosion, and he's running on some like debris in the explosion.
Oh, okay, that makes it easy. I'll do it that way. Just learning and growing over here casually. No big deal. It does occur to me that Atomic Mass Games seems to have hired Michael Bay for their basing.
That is definitely the case on some of these movies, yeah.
Bad movie? Cover it with explosions. You have misgivings about Atomic Mass Games? Do tell, because so far we've not been super disappointed. Yes, they are taking over the Star Wars line. So far, I haven't heard anybody complaining though. So this will be a first. Yes. The complete lack of communication between them about anything beyond what Fantasy Flight had already announced. Yeah, their communication is different. And I can see that being frustrating. Being that I was only introduced to them through Crisis Protocol, I don't know anything different from them. So... I'm not super into the here, let's just use Twitter as our only source of communication with the players. Yeah, there is nothing on that website. That website is pretty crap. Which, I mean, Captain Kirk, I don't expect you to know this, but that's par for the course for anything Asmodee. Their ordering system is absolute doo-doo butts. So, to give you an example, I got a shipment of Marvel Crisis Protocol in at the store on Wednesday this week. And along with a giant shipment of D&D minis and other stuff from Alliance Games. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't like Alliance Games either. That's Diamond Comics. They're terrible. But at least on the invoice, they do print, this is the manufacturer suggested retail price. Asmodee, yeah, you have to go look it up. They don't print the actual MSRP anywhere on the invoice. So I'm sitting there with the price gun in one hand and my cell phone in the other, looking up prices. With my boss on the phone with Asmodee yelling at them. Which was admittedly quite hilarious. Alright, there's that. Adam's build is booked around him being famous and for other things beforehand. Unlike Adam, actually does remember to promote his stuff. All right, take care, Kirk. Thanks for stopping by, man. I never find anything anymore. Ever since my paints all fell on the floor, I can't find anything anymore. There it is. Celestra Gray. And due to his fame, if someone injures him in a match, they get DQ'd for excessive punishment. I love it. Now, RPD, this is like a legitimate system, right? Like, this is a thing that actually exists. Because I have some people I think would really dig this. That's awesome. I learned about it by just asking if there was a wrestling teacher. Oh, okay. I guess that tracks. It's a taffy thing. RPD, did you see the prototypes for this year's FP Fest t-shirts? It's the Robo L-Dub, but as a rubber ducky. It's going to be great. Really? So I'm challenging people to beat-offs? It's wonderful. All right, I think I got something special for this explosion. And it's called Abaddon Black. You're gonna have to come with me on this journey a little bit. Or maybe, oh no, you know what? I'm gonna use Corvus Black. You can challenge them in a promo for sure. Awesome. And for the question of why didn't I consult you on your finisher if I consulted Adam, I didn't need to the second. Yeah, no, it's absolutely the 187. If there's one thing that I can do well, it's paint explosions and fire. Because of how many gosh darn lava terrain bases I had to do. While painting Chaos Dwarfs. Any big plans for the 4th, Birdie?
My sister's coming over tomorrow with my nephew and niece.
Nice.
So my kids are going to get to meet their cousins.
That's fantastic. Cousins are great. Alright, so where is Cornred? That's my piston. Is Cornred? This is Cornred. You also have that ability that was practically named Learning and Growing even before I named it. I mean... it would seem only natural, RPD. It would seem only natural.
So I hate smoke trails.
Don't explode, man. I don't want to... well, I'm sure Casey doesn't want to clean up the mess.
Huh?
I said don't explode. I'm sure Casey doesn't want to clean up the mess.
Yeah. I hate doing smoke trails,
Yep.
but that's what I got.
It's pretty much what I'm doing with the explosion stuff.
So I started right out the plume with the yellow.
Yep.
For like the actual jet wash.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Then I did a bone white, blended it into gray sear, and then blended that into black gray.
Nice. I just started with Corvus Black. I'm adding a little bit of Corn Red. I'll do a little bit of Mephiston Red, and I'll do most of it in Jokero Orange and Averland Sunset. And then I'll hit it with some dry brushing and inking. That'll make it really pop, I think. Mostly that, because it's an explosion, I want to go pretty heavy with the gray. Cut it out!
Sorry. I got a
That's what my dad always says.
Petri dishes.
What's that?
Got a bit of a cold earlier in the week from the Petri dishes,
Oh, gross.
namely Gavin.
Yep, they'll do that. And the music has stopped. I'll fix that as soon as I. You. Yes, I want to keep listening. All right. Just a little bit more here. So has the weather been completely ridiculous where you are too?
Not that bad.
So here, literally, we set record high temperatures on Monday and Tuesday, and record lows yesterday and today.
Oh.
Oh, New England. How's the weather in Denmark, RPD? What do you guys got over there? It's been kind of bad over here, but nothing over the top, just normal summer, too hot. Yeah, that's fair. I'm a very, like, I prefer colder weather. And that's definitely the hockey dork in me talking, but do we even care about the NHL playoffs anymore?
No, not
Okay.
at all.
Because I was going to say, like, I haven't heard anything about it in weeks.
I was about to say, like, the Kings got knocked out, and it was like, okay. Guess it's not this year.
Yep. As soon as the Bruins dropped, I was like, all right, whatever.
An artist by the name of Jason Flowers, who draws TMNT,
Yes.
has been doing his, like, Summer of Turtles. Like, every day in June, he would, like, you could get, like, you could order the slot and get something drawn if you want.
That's awesome.
Or he just chooses what he wants. But one of his, like, one of the commission requests on, like, one of his, like, art days was Casey Jones, but wearing a Carolina Hurricanes hockey jersey. And it was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very sad that it was...
What I'd really like to see, though, let's be honest, is Casey Jones wearing a Hartford Whalers jersey. Because that would have been the team back in the day.
Yeah. It definitely would have been in 85.
I miss the Whale, man. Did we ever to begin with, or was that just one of the lies the government's been feeding us? Might be RPD, who knows? Oh boy.
Okay.
Narrowly avoided disaster there.
You avoided a disaster?
Yeah, my wrist got stuck to the piece of paper that my paint can was sitting on. Almost dragged it onto the floor.
So I've got the base layer down.
Yeah, you do. Looking good.
Now for washing.
Yep. I'm almost there too. There are like 2 more things to do here. Because I too mega loathe explosions. Damn you, Michael Bay! I think this is the first of the Crisis Protocol minis that's going to be washed entirely in Nuln Oil, other than the base. There it is. Thank you, RPD. Alright, looks sort of like an explosion. No one will help that. Just want to patch up a little bit of the white before we go into inking.
So I painted the Mr. Sinister this week.
Yeah, that came out so dope, dude. I was so... I'll be honest, I was envious. I was like, there's no way mine's going to look that good.
Like I said earlier, I did everything with the new Vallejo game colors.
Yeah.
And mostly did it all layering and stuff without using the washes.
Nice.
I used like just a smidge of a wash on like his body.
Yeah.
To get like the grooves of all of the individualized lines on his chest and legs and stuff. But like the whatever energy pod or whatever he's crawling out of, and like the cloak, I didn't end up using wash on. I just did layer work.
That's awesome, dude.
Well, aside from one thing which I tried out for like the cracked glass at the base of the pod that looks like where he's like broken out of. Yep. I thinned out some white and made like a white wash to fill in the cracks.
Nice. Okay.
And it looks really good because like when glass starts shattering or breaking, like it doesn't really come out black. It usually comes out like a lighter color.
Right. All right. I think this guy's ready for inking. Feels a bit sloppy, but layering helps. I think layering's gonna really be the bread and butter of this mini too. So it's interesting you brought that up at that very moment. I need more Nuln Oil so bad, and we still can't get any at the store. My God. That fixed the lightning so well. Nuln Oil to the rescue. What I think I'm going to do over the explosion here is a gray dry brush, which will further dull out some of the obnoxious colors that we've got. Now I need to audible over into Agrax Earthshade because base color, or base stuff, and I need to do Flesh Wash. So I guess it's not entirely Nuln Oil on this one, but pretty darn close. Boy, we are keeping pace with each other today, Broody.
Yeah.
For me, though, it's time to tackle the question of who's next?
Huh?
RPD. But I just wanted to read that in a specific voice. Grover Dill from The Christmas Story. Scott Farkus's little toady. Have you done Josh, RPD? Oh, for Colin. Ooh, the escape artist. We asked Colin to guest this week, and he's like, nah, I don't want to do the podcast anymore. We're like, wow. Tell us how you really feel, Colin. I'm thinking he's got the hardcore as his class, yeah. Alright. That's inking done on Quicksilver. Let's put him aside for a while. This was not a particularly difficult mini. This one, on the other hand, is proving to be a pain. Pretty sure he's already got a wrestling character gimmick already as the leader of the alternative religious movement. The Church of Bread! It's not a cult. It's definitely a cult. Alright, so what I'm trying here, Broody, is to use Pallid Witch Flesh as the lair on the Joker.
Okay.
And we'll see how it works. I'm going to try just like a little corner here. Oh yeah, I don't hate that. Okay, yeah, we're in the business now.
That worked out great.
Oh yeah, I'm loving this. Getting good coverage, but not too overwhelming.
So the
Oh, nice!
Eyes on the glider, I filled it with yellow.
Yeah,
Put a heavy amount of wash in there.
yeah.
I pretty much turned it entirely black. I finished washing everything else and then kind of took a dry brush and stuck it in there to try and draw out any of the non-dry stuff.
Yeah,
You get a little bit of the shading but still have like the yellow glow underneath it.
absolutely. I love it. So I'm taking out some of the Hulk look now. Bringing back Joker. I'm actually really happy with this. Hold on, RPD. Also, the hardcore is practically the only class that can reasonably have a bladed weapon as the signature prop and actually use it. Alright. I got my shipment from the Pepper Palace today. A delightful bottle of hot sauce,
Nice.
known as Ghostly Garlic. I'm sure you can figure out exactly what's in that just based on the name. Ghosts, clearly, yeah, absolutely.
Also, the other thing that I didn't mention with the Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
I was very torn about how to do him. So I was thinking I could either lead belcher with Dragonhoff Nightshade.
Classic.
And that's kind of how I did my like B2 battle droids.
Yeah.
And what I ended up going for was using the like a blue. I ended up using the Vallejo Ultramarine blue.
Yep, nice.
and then just dry brushing with the Necron compound for the scene.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah.
And so that's how I ended up doing Mr. Sinister.
I love it.
I also painted it all completely separate with the cape, because it's impossible to do the cape.
Yeah, I definitely am not looking forward to that. I made the mistake of doing it prematurely. I might try to pop it off. Oh my god, dude, look how good this is!
Yeah.
Ah! So yeah, no, Ghostly Garlic is ghost pepper and garlic. And it is super, super delicious. Not overwhelmingly hot, although if you ate it straight, you'd probably get hiccups. As tedious as this is coming out so well. I'm not disappointed by it at all. Dude, I really want to watch Independence Day.
Yeah, I may pop that in tomorrow. I don't think that's that bad if an 8 or 9-year-old watches that.
I think it's like Paul and I were talking about it the other day. I think, like, you know, who would I watch a movie with? Oh, my nieces. I think the 6-year-old's still a little young.
Yeah, like there are some spots that can get scary.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's not bad.
No, for the most part, it's fine. And there's some great bits of physical comedy in it.
I will tell you, not a week goes by where I don't probably make the release me joke at least once.
Yeah. My favorite bit is when Jeff Goldblum, or when Will Smith goes, "Oops," and Goldblum goes, "Oops, what's oops? Oops, I know what I did when I said oops. What did you do saying oops there?" Which is a recycled Bill Cosby line, but it's when delivered by Jeff Goldblum, it's a million times funnier for a million reasons. I mean, let's be honest here, Jeff Goldblum makes pretty much anything funny.
He is, he has great timing.
And frequently makes me question whether or not it's intentional. So going over my options for who's next, and I actually see quite a few viable options. Either Colin Blinker, I can do a true crazy thing and build myself. Go for it, dude. You're just as much a part of this team as anybody else. And helping with translating the "what do you do" between businesses actually is a non-combat class. Nice. As there should be. Yeah, of course it's the manager. That'll track. That makes sense. The real funny thing is that despite having a non-combat class due to the engine's quirks, I can't be worse at actual combat than Paul is. Oh my god. Which strikes me as particularly funny because of all of us, I think Paul's probably the only one who's actually has any combat training. This is Difficult Wrestling is kind of the ultimate exercise in irony. So now that I've beaten... So I beat Metroid this week, and I beat Bowser's Fury. What should I play next? In my Switch-based downtime. Any thoughts, Mike?
That is a tough question.
Isn't it? Metroid was so good.
Which Metroid?
First one.
I still have yet to play any Metroid other than Metroid Prime 1. I really need to get on that.
Yeah, you do. Like, the save states on the Switch Online stuff makes it so easy. Like, the only part I had difficulty with was Mother Brain. But I beat it in like an afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, like, I was following a walkthrough, but, like, who cares, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I really haven't had a lot of time to do much, so, like, I've been playing Smash Brothers with Gavin, because he wants to play that all the time.
Nothing wrong with Smash Brothers. I think it's a little bloated, but...
Yes, it is.
Okay, no, it's a lot bloated, but it's, you know...
Seems like every like, 3 fights I'm having to, like, new challenger approaching.
Yeah.
How many more characters need to be in here?
Answer is 0. Like, I think, you know, it's cool, right? That they're like, oh, these are all these, you know, franchises that we've worked with in the past, and here, have some fun. But it's, at some point, it ceases to be fun.
Especially when it's, like, too many clone characters.
Right.
The fact that they have an option to be like, clone characters turn off.
Right.
Like, to cut down on their own roster because it's, like, too much.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Ow! I put my hand down on what I thought was a table. Turned out it was my Game Boy. I'd forgotten how much fun it is to paint big minis on stream. And the last time I did this was when I was doing Brutality.
Mm-hmm.
Those were so much fun. Not that the little minis aren't, because, gosh darn. But I'm finding the Smash Ultimate roster. Yeah, I do.
The background doesn't help at all.
That looks awesome, dude. Can I give a little bit of constructive criticism?
What's up?
Brighten up the pumpkins just a little bit.
Okay, I hit it with Fire Dragon Bright. But I guess it didn't show up as much.
Yeah, I would go... If you can go almost into a Troll Slayer orange.
I was about to say Fire Dragon Bright is the best I got.
That's the best you got? Okay. Mix it in
I'll
some yellow.
Try and add a little extra layer to it.
Yep, you try that.
You know what I'm gonna try? Let's see what this looks like.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Alright, I'm gonna get a little risky with the pants here. Instead of going over with a layer here, I'm gonna do a purple dry brush, which could crash and burn on me. But worst case scenario, I have to paint it over and redo it. No big deal. Oh dear, oh dear. That was way too much. So far, not hating this.
Hey, how's that look?
Yeah, that's better. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I ended up pulling out.
Yeah, yeah. And my reason for saying that is it's comic books. You know, comic books, you want the bright colors on things like that. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
I was gonna say, I finished Green Goblin. I've got an early morning tomorrow, so I may have to call it just a smidge early.
That's all right. I mean, we're done in like 8 minutes. Can you hold out 8 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. I want to try and just wrap up Joker here. I got 2 colors left to go. 3 colors left to go. It should not take me any more than that. Alright, quickly gonna do a little dry brush on his hair. Green. With my dry brush that's not a dry brush, but it is now. Joker is pretty much like all dry brushing.
Mm-hmm.
Base, ink wash, dry brush, done. Except for the very important lipstick. Which I'm going to do in a second because actually, yeah, I'll do it now. What do you think? I mean, that should just straight up be Evil Sunz Scarlet, right? The reddest of the red.
Evil Sunz Scarlet? Oh, yeah.
You'll excuse me, viewers, if I would do this off camera for a second. Because, oh dear. Paint, damn you.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm not sure if this shows up. I even added some Screamer Pink with white for the smile.
Nice.
And yellow with a black dot for the eye, which also turned out great.
Awesome.
Oh, so I also picked up the Ant-Man and the Wasp.
The movie?
No, the minis.
Oh, nice.
And I did not get a chance to get them primed. They are the most stupidly designed minis to build.
They're really stupid, yeah.
It was not at all in a conducive to actually assembling
Right.
design.
Fast. Let's do Terminata Stone. You're right, RPD. Joker does not inspire much. Arkham City Joker. This is Titan, or this is Clayface Joker. But there he is. And that, my friends, is the last of the expansion box Gotham City Chronicles villain minis. Well, we needed someone more charismatic. We need Johnny Charisma, baby! And he's coming. I'm working on him. RPD, I will send you the Hero Forge link when I get that. Let me just take one last look here. I gotta do his eyeballs. I'll do that off camera. But I think other than that, Joker is, and I guess I gotta do his teeth too. But yeah, that's Clayface Joker. Pretty boring. A lot of work for a pretty altogether very boring mini, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Here's where we left off with Quicksilver. I'm not sure if I'll do more with him during the week. I really like this mini, so I might. But I'll post pictures to Discord when it's done. Anyway, I think that is where we're going to call it for the night. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We love doing this, and it's always a great time getting to shoot the breeze with you, Mike, and with chat and all that stuff. I will be back tomorrow night on the Handelabra Games channel at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time for Tales from the Archive. Do something special for Independence Day or whatever it is. Alex and I should be back on Thursday. If not, I will be back. We'll play video games on Thursday. That's going to happen. Might play something on Monday. Depends on what time I get back from my parents. My dad has to work in the afternoon, so I'll probably leave at that point. So maybe we'll get some Sentinels of Freedom on the channel. I know Blink's been clamoring for that. And then we've got Arkham on Friday, and we'll be back here doing more of this on Saturday. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful week. Happy 4th of July if you're into that. If not, happy Sunday. And we'll talk to you real soon. Bye.
See ya.